Hello everyone, welcome back to YK Reviews and welcome back to another weekly entertainment news video where we're going to be diving into some movies that have been delayed. The first look at Captain America 4, another Mickey Mouse horror movie with the Sausage Party first look, so let's dive right into it. Now, before we get started, in terms of these weekly entertainment news video, I know I've been a little bit behind when it comes to doing these every single week, so I apologise about that. But we will be back up and running. Last week there wasn't really much news, about 3 news stories to talk about, so it wasn't worth doing a video. But we have a lot to discuss here today, so if you are new to the channel, you do like that type of stuff, hit that subscribe button. Appreciate all these new subscribers coming in. Thank you so much, as we're trying to reach the goal of 500 subscribers for the summer. So I appreciate everybody subscribing, liking, all of the support here. In terms of these types of videos, timestamps are in the description down below, so if there's anything you're more interested in, anything that you want to hear more about, timestamps will be in the description down below for all the news topics we are going to be talking about here. And we've got other videos coming up on the channel. We've got the retrospective reviews for all the Planet of the Apes movies in the build up to Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, so keep an eye out on that. But we won't waste any time here, we'll get right into it with the first trailer I guess we're going to be talking about here. Is the Mufasa trailer. I made a shorts about that, you can check that somewhere around here. In terms of my initial reaction, I'll be honest, I won't waste too much time when it comes to this. Like, in terms of the reaction of it, I'm not really excited about this movie, I'll be completely honest with you. The 2019 movie was okay, but my issue and my problem I have with this is that the animals can't emote. Like, you see it in the animated movie, you've got these animals, you see their faces, the heartbreak, the shock, the happiness, all that stuff, you see it in their face. With these, you're looking at real lions and you can't really tell if they're happy or sad or angry, and that's my problem with these live action movies. Granted, the visuals, it does look pretty stunning, but I'm not really hyped about it. The movie itself is Rafiki telling Simba and Nala's kid about the backstory and the history of Mufasa growing up. So you're going to see some present day and some flashback. I guess it sounds intriguing, but again, I'm not all that hyped. Plus, it's coming out, I think, the same day as Sonic 3. And if you are returning to this channel, you already know my most anticipated movie is Sonic the Hedgehog 3. So I'm going to be watching that over Mufasa any day. But if you've seen the trailer, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Now, for the first news story we're going to be talking about here is that there apparently is going to be a Kingdom Hearts movie in the works. It's said to be a live action / CGI hybrid. And this is coming from Daniel RPK here. So in terms of the game itself, I'll be honest, I've not played the game. My wife had the game and she's played it a couple of times, and it does honestly look pretty intriguing, but I've just never played the video games. I've never been into that whatsoever, honestly, just because I've not really known what it was about until my wife recently played it. So there's definitely some interesting elements in there. I've seen a lot of excitement about this, so I am actually probably going to be checking it out, because there's been a lot of games that I've not been playing, like Fallout, for example, Twisted Metal. Both shows have been fantastic, so it made me want to play those games. So I'm probably going to be waiting till the movie comes out. If you played the game though, please let me know in the comment section down below which game is your favorite, which one should I be checking it out if you do like the game. If you don't have fan of games, let me know why that is. But in terms of this, I'm actually curious about this movie because I've seen the clips, so I'm curious to see how that's going to be portraying in terms of especially being live action / CGI. Curious to see the direction that they're going to go with that. So you see this and you hear this, what are your thoughts? Let me know in the comment section below. Okay, now coming up next, we've got an update when it comes to Scooby-Doo. So this is coming from the Deadline, confirming here that Scooby-Doo live action series from Berlinati Production lands at Netflix with major commitment. Basically confirming we're getting another live action Scooby-Doo movie. Now, if you haven't seen the original ones, like back in the early 2000s, they are actually pretty entertaining and enjoyable movies with a great cast and a great story. And so with this one, it looks like we're getting another live action Scooby-Doo, but it looks like it's going to be in terms of a series rather than a movie. Surprised that it is actually going to Netflix, but like I said, this could actually be a lot of fun here. I know that Velma right now is currently airing, and I'll be honest, I've seen 1 episode in season 1 and I've just not gone back with it. So it's just good to see that this is actually going to be like a live action series that they are going to be adapting, because Scooby-Doo, growing up watching the Scooby-Doo as a kid, there was some fun moments, some enjoyable episodes that you get out of it. And again, like the movies with like the old cast, like Freddie Prinze Jr., Sarah Michelle Gellar, Matthew Lillard, Linda Cardellini, like that cast was a fantastic cast, and again, the movies were just so enjoyable and so entertaining. So I definitely feel like it could work. It can definitely work as like live action, especially with it being a series. it can just go for like the old school Scooby-Doo episodes, so you get like a monster of the week type of thing, but in live action. So this actually got me pretty excited. I'm curious to see who they're going to cast as the gang, the Scooby-Doo gang, how Scooby is actually going to look in live action, because he actually looked pretty good in the older versions. So you see this and you hear this, what are your thoughts? Let me know down in the comment section below. Okay, now for the next news story, we've got a very interesting update when it comes to another Mickey Mouse horror movie. So coming from Bloody Disgusting, confirming here that Mickey versus Winnie, the public domain horror trend may have just jumped the shark. As you see this poster here of Mickey Mouse and Winnie the Pooh. So remember when we had Freddy versus Jason, like that iconic matchup between the two of them back in the day? So now we're getting another version, which is Mickey Mouse versus Winnie the Pooh, and it gets better. It really does get better, because this is what it says in the article. So it's not the same team that's behind the Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey movies, completely separate thing. So the film follows two convicts in the 1920s who escaped into a cursed forest, only to be dragged and consumed into the depth of darkness as forest's muddy heart. A century later, a group of thrill-seeking friends unknowingly venture into the same woods. Their Airbnb gateway takes a horrifying turn when the convicts mutate into a twisted version of the childhood icons Mickey Mouse and Winnie the Pooh, and they emerge to terrorize them. A night of violence and gore erupts as a group of friends battle against their new monstrous beloved characters and fight to break free from their forest's grip. You can't make this shit, I swear to God. It's the fact that it's like two convicts who get cursed and turned into Mickey Mouse and Winnie the Pooh that just gets to me. Like, this public IP is just getting way out of hand now. Like, in terms of Mickey Mouse, it was in public domain in January of this year. So we're, what, 5 months into the year? And we're getting Mickey Mouse versus Winnie the Pooh. We're getting a Mickey Mouse Trap movie. We're getting another Mickey Mouse Steamboat Willie movie. We're getting a Mickey Mouse bloody video game with this. And now you're getting another one with Mickey Mouse Winnie the Pooh. Like, this shit is so dumb. It's just the fact that the movies look so bad, they look so low budget, it just looks so ridiculous. I'm supporting Mickey Mouse, like you see the t-shirt, you've got all the Mickey Mouse hands, and honestly, the way they're going, by the end of this year, the amount of Mickey Mouse horror movies is going to be as much as the Mickey Mouse hands that are on my t-shirt right now, because it's so stupid. It's so stupid. It's two people that turn into a horror icons and just start attacking, like the trope of Airbnb or forest or cabin in the woods and all that kind of stupidity. It literally screams Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey Part 1 with this, but instead of Winnie the Pooh taking on these kids, you've got Winnie and Mickey Mouse taking this. Alright, you see this and you hear this. What are your thoughts? Let me know down in the comment section below. Will you be checking this out? Does this pique your interest whatsoever? Let me know in the comment section below. Okay, now for the next news story we've got is something completely different from Mickey Mouse horror movies. We've got the first look at the Sausage Party sequel series that's going to be releasing on July 11th on Prime Video. So you see this here, this is Sausage Party Foodtopia. Watch the whole season. And so you've got the buns, you've got the sausage, you've got the oranges, whatever you want to call that. And it looks like most of the cast is going to be returning here now. I honestly remember watching this movie and it was interesting. Like, I did not realize that this movie was rated R, and boy, was this movie rated R. It didn't scar me like a lot of other people scarred them, especially the ones that took their kids, which, wow. But you had a lot of interesting sequences in the sausage. If you haven't seen you know what? If you haven't seen the Sausage Party, go check it out. It is a very entertaining, enjoyable, rated R, interesting movie. Check it out if you haven't had the chance. But if you've seen it, the ending of that movie with the food, especially the hot dog, what happens to that hot dog? You had the douche, like the douche in this movie. My God, there was some interesting turns when it comes to that. So I'll be honest, I'm a little bit disappointed that this is actually a series and not actually a movie on the big screen, because I honestly would have loved to see the sausages on the big screen with the bun. Okay, you know what? You see this poster, what are your thoughts about this poster before this turns into a completely different type of video? I am actually going to be checking out because I am curious, because I was interested in the first movie, so I'm going to be checking out this series. Curious to see what they're going to be doing with it in terms of what the foods are going to go through in this type of show. But you see this poster, what are your thoughts are about the poster, and are you going to be watching the whole season? Let me know in the comment section below. Okay, now for the next news story, we've got an update when it comes to the casting of Tulsa King. This is a show with Sylvester Stallone. If you haven't seen the show, honestly, highly recommend it. I did a review of season 1. You can check that out somewhere around here. It's such a good show. It really is a unique, different type of show with Sylvester Stallone as part of it. So if you're a Sylvester Stallone fan, you'll absolutely love the show. So this is coming from The Variety, confirming here that Tulsa King has added Neil McDonough as a Series 2 regular. So Tulsa King has expanded their cast. Neil McDonough has joined the second season of Paramount Plus' series portraying Carl Thrasher, a powerful and extremely territorial businessman in Tulsa. And honestly, this is such a fantastic casting. Like, I just recently binge-watched all the Arrowverse shows. I'll actually post that around here. You can check out my thoughts on the Arrowverse. But him as Damien Dark was such an entertaining character. His comedic timing, his seriousness, just his portrayal, his on-screen presence, I absolutely love. So I'm so happy to see that he's going to be joining Tulsa King. He's a fantastic actor. He was also in Captain America, the first Avenger movie. So he's honestly an all-round fantastic actor, and he just brings so much presence and so much joy on the screen. So I'm really excited to see this, especially because he's most likely going to be coming up against Sylvester Stallone's character. So just seeing that dynamic between the two of them really does get me excited for this show, especially for season 2 and what they set up with that in season 1. So you see this, what are your thoughts about the casting? Are you excited for this? If you've seen the show, how does that make you feel? And let me know all your thoughts in the comment section down below for this. Okay, now for the next couple of news stories, we've actually got some updates when it comes to like the release schedule of certain movies. So we'll start off with the Terrifier 3 movie. Okay, so coming from the deadline, confirming here that Terrifier 3's US release date has been brought forward to October 11th. So the team behind Terrifier 3 has brought the film's North America release date forward by 2 weeks to October 11th. And you see the first look of Art the Clown here. There was some behind the scenes footage of them filming in the mall, and it just looks absolutely brutal. This movie is going to be so gory, so bloody, taking place I think around Christmas time when you've got Art the Clown killing off Santa, which is going to be wild to see. So it looks like they want to release it a couple of weeks earlier, so early in October rather than like towards the end of October. But honestly, it doesn't really explain as to the reason why, most likely just because they want to release it a lot sooner, just to get the hype around the movie early. So Terrifier 3 coming out October 11th. Another movie that actually got delayed was Kraven the Hunter, which is actually linked to another movie that also got delayed. So coming from Variety, confirming here that Kraven the Hunter has moved to December release as Sony pushes a Karate Kid to May 2025. Now I'll talk about that in a second, but with this one, it's showing here that Kraven the Hunter has been pushed back from August's release date to December 13th, 2024. Now, originally, this movie was supposed to be coming out in October of last year. Then they delayed it to August due to like the strikes and everything like that. Now they're pushing it towards December, and it just honestly gets you worried because of the whole disaster with Madam Web and that movie. You've also got Venom 3 coming out, which it looked like Venom 3 was going to be the last movie, The Last Dance. That was coming out in October. And now this one is being moved from August to December. So Kraven the Hunter is being delayed all the way till December now. So you're going to have Venom 3 coming out. And then the final movie, from what it looks like in the Sony spin-off universe, is Kraven the Hunter. Now, they're either doing that to add more Spider-Man reference to link it with like whatever the hell they have planned next, or just trying to remove as much references and just have it as like a standalone solo movie. But it just does not look good whatsoever having this movie delayed, because honestly, after what Madam Web went through, I really don't see the hype, the excitement with these movies now. So that is very interesting. But then on top of that, it's confirming here that the Karate Kid has now been released to May 30th of 2025. That literally was my reaction for that news, because I was really excited about this. You got Ralph Macchio and Jackie Chan in a movie together, The Karate Kid. It feels like they're doing this because Netflix also just announced the Cobra Kai show, but Cobra Kai, they're releasing 15 episodes, 5 episodes in 3 different release dates, with the first 5 episodes premiering in July of this year, so July 18th. Then the next 5 episodes is going to be November 28th of this year, and then the final 5 episodes is going to be premiering in 2025. So I'm guessing that it's going to be linked to the Karate Kid movie, because with this movie coming out in May 30th, my guess is that the last 5 episodes of Cobra Kai is either going to release before this movie or after this movie, depending on how that's going to go. But that whole release schedule is just very weird, but it's just such a disappointment that we're going to be waiting another year for the Karate Kid movie because I was actually looking forward to that. But yeah, some good news, some bad news when it comes to like these release dates. What are your thoughts about this? Let me know in the comment section down below in terms of which one are you more disappointed about, which one are you more not that bothered about. Let me know in the comment section below. Okay, now for the next news story, we've got an interesting update when it comes to Fantastic Four. So we've got confirmation coming from the Deadline confirming here that Paul Walter Hauser has joined Marvel's Fantastic Four in an undisclosed role. Now I'll be honest, I haven't seen him in too much. I remember watching him in Richard Jewell. I think was have fantastic performances. I know that he played a couple of like voiceover roles too. So he is a fantastic actor, I've got to say. So we might be looking at our next Galactus here. No, I'm just kidding. He's not going to be playing Galactus. From what I'm hearing here and what the rumours are speculating is that he's going to either play two characters. So he's either going to be cast as Mole Man in the Fantastic Four movie or probably voicing Herbie in the movie. Now what's interesting is that he actually liked a comment on Instagram about playing Mole Man. So you've got here somebody saying please be Mole Man, and it actually looked like he liked that post. So it looks like he is possibly going to be playing Mole Man in the Fantastic Four movie. That or most likely going to be Herbie the voice casting, but everything is leaning towards more of Mole Man in the Fantastic Four movie. So this is honestly one that caught me off guard. Was not expecting that casting, but a really good role for him and a really good actor that's joining the MCU. So this casting choice, what are your thoughts about it? Are you happy that he's in the MCU? Who do you think he's going to be playing? Is it Mole Man? Is it Herbie? Or is it somebody completely different? Let me know in the comment section down below. Now keeping up with Marvel here, the final news story we're going to be talking about is we've kind of got a first look at the Captain America 4 outfits when it comes to Falcon and Sam Wilson's Captain America here. So you see the promotional artwork from McDonald's for these movies. You see, first of all, Falcon, Joaquin Torres's outfit. I am honestly getting, and I don't know if it's just me, I'm getting a lot of Vulture, Spider-Man Homecoming Vulture vibes from this with the helmet and with the suit. Doesn't look that great, I'll be completely honest with it. Similar with like Sam Wilson's Captain America outfit. Now granted, with these Marvel movies, with these Marvel shows, they always get an outfit change throughout the movie. So this could be like what they're starting off with, and then eventually afterwards they're going to have a different outfit. Definitely Captain America, Sam Wilson's one, because there was some behind the scenes set photos of that, but it just seems like the outfits just don't look that great. We even got confirmation too, because there was some like plushie toys coming out from McDonald's where it does confirm that we are going to be seeing Red Hulk in the movie. So like Harrison Ford's character is going to be portraying Red Hulk. Now with the movie, with it coming out next year, again, my excitement level may not be off the charts with this movie. So far from what I'm seeing and from what I'm hearing is with the reshoots that they are just like, I think it's like 5-6 months of reshoots, basically turning the movie into something completely different. All the behind the scenes set photos, especially of like the Serpent Society, might not even actually be in the movie. So it just seems like a lot of different things coming out with this movie. I want to be excited because you've got Red Hulk in there, you've got the leader in there, you've got Sam Wilson. So I really enjoyed him, especially in like the Falcon and Winter Soldier series. So I do want it to be good, but I honestly am a little bit worried, a little bit hesitant. But what are your thoughts about these outfits in terms of like the first look? Do you think this is going to be the outfits throughout the whole movie, or do you think there's going to be a different type of outfit? Let me know in the comment section down below. But that about wraps it up for this weekly entertainment news video. Tons to go over, so I want to know your thoughts. Let me know in the comment section down below. If you are new to the channel, you do like these types of videos, do consider hitting that subscribe button because we do these every single week. Keep an eye out because we are going to be having the retrospective reviews for Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes movies, along with there's going to be a review for the Parish, the Giancarlo Esposito series that I've been keeping an eye out on. So definitely keep an eye out on that review coming out over the weekend. But thank you all so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. This is YK Reviews. Peace.